All right, lock in. This is one of my favorite exercises to do. And I'm 30, I'm a millionaire, I own my own business, everything in my life. Like I keep saying, I'm getting everything I want. And that's the only way I can describe it. That's the only way I can describe it. And it's so wild, it's so fun. I'm obsessed. But I was at rock bottom. I was struggling in 2021. And honestly, even before that though, I've done this exercise to continue to elevate my life. And so we're going to talk about it today. I am not kidding. I do this probably every 6 months. Okay. It's called My Perfect Day. It's so simple. What you're going to do, open your notepad. Okay. You are going to write a schedule, write an itinerary for your perfect day. If you got everything you wanted tomorrow, you woke up tomorrow and you got everything you wanted, what would your day look like? Now, a couple things that might happen here. One, your brain might be like, well, obviously that can't happen. Shut up. Stop. We are not going to focus on, that's not realistic. Boring. No. In order to get everything we want, stop. Realistic is just, I'm looking at the current evidence of what I've known so far, and I'm going to base what's possible in the future on that. No. No, we're done doing that. So buy to that belief. If that belief pops up for you, go, oh, that's boring. I'm not entertaining that. Okay, good. Now we're done with it. Next thing that might pop up is you might go, oh, well, oh my gosh, I don't even know what that would look like. Like, since it's not possible at all, like I haven't really thought about it. Exactly. We got to change it to where your brain is like, no, of course this is happening. Of course this is possible. Of course this is happening. Because if we don't feel safe to receive these things, we self-sabotage. And then the other thing that happens is if we aren't clear on what it looks like, how can we get there? How can we make moves toward that spot? We cannot. We don't have clarity on what that looks like. And especially if we don't picture it in the average Tuesday vibe, it can feel really far away from us where we keep it out there. So instead of being like, I know what I want and it would be so cool. And then I'm like, well, what does your average Tuesday look like in that world? If you're like, I don't know, how can you start working toward it, right? It feels so far away. So now that we've blocked both of those limiting beliefs out, let's get started. So we open up our notepad. I want you to think of, you wake up tomorrow, it's a normal day. It's a normal Tuesday. It's a normal Wednesday. It's a normal Thursday. In your dream life though, in the life where you get everything I want, okay? The top of the notepad, you're going to say, my perfect day. Underneath, you're going to write, I get everything I want, okay? Now you're going to start listing that out. First, we start with bullet points. What is getting everything you want? What does that look like for you? What does it look like for you? I don't care if it's relationships. I don't care if it's health. I don't care if it's money. I don't care if it's career, friends, experiences, whatever it is, they're your dreams. Another thing, remember that first belief, it's going to pop up again here. You're going to start writing and it's going to go, okay, well, that's too big. Write something smaller. Like that's not actually possible. So what's the point? Stop limiting yourself. Stop watering yourself down to make, like, this is for fun. This is to create a dream. This is to be expansive. Stop shrinking yourself. Okay. We're going to allow ourselves to really just play here. So be honest. You don't have to show anybody this. Like, just be honest. What are those bullet points? Start listing them out. Allow yourself to write what you want without watering it down. Done. Okay. Then the next part is, what does your average day look like? Start at whatever time you'd wake up. Do you wake up at 4 a.m.? Do you wake up at 9 a.m.? Like, this is your life. Start writing it. Let's say you wake up at 7:30. Don't just write wake up. How do you wake up? Like, for me, when I started writing this perfect day a couple of years ago, I would write, I wake up at 7:30 without an alarm. Without an alarm is important because to me, I'm not a morning person. So I was, at the time when I was first writing this, I'm waking up every day at like 6 with a and every day I'm like, oh my gosh, like it was the worst wake up. And I wanted to start waking up without an alarm. Like that to me was just luxury. That to me was everything. So write that. Like you're not just writing like wake up, go to bed, go to work. What does it feel like? Eat breakfast. At what time? What are you eating? Who prepared it? How did it feel to go and get those groceries? How do you feel eating it? Are you eating and rushed and doing this and doing this? Or is it you're sitting down and eating and you don't have your phone and you're talking on the phone with your friend? Or maybe it is. Maybe you're booked and busy. So maybe you have 2 clients on the phone because you're, just I don't know, booked and busy, whatever. It doesn't matter, but you're writing the full experience. I want you to be able to imagine every single hour of this day goes through the entire day. You're going to write every single thing as descriptive as you can be, hour by hour, 30 minutes by 30 minutes, like however you want to do this, okay? Then you're going to finish it. Now, I wish I could say like, pause this video, do it, and come back because I'm going to give you a spoiler. But it's fine. As you do this, your challenge at the end, your challenge is to do this. Your challenge at the end of it is, I know for a fact, if I was sitting there and said, show me your phone, hand it to me right now. I won't look at your text, just hand it to me. You hand it to me, I pull it up. I promise I'm going to find at least one thing on that list that you could be doing right now. At least one thing on that list. Like for me, when the first time I ever wrote this, it was like I did a My Perfect Day exercise. It was 2017. I just graduated college. And one of the things on my list was a daily walk outside. Like that was on my list. Did I ever do a daily walk outside? No, did not. I did not do that. Why? Like I didn't need to hit all those goals to like earn a daily walk outside. And so then I'd be like, well, why don't I do that? If that's part of my dream schedule, why don't I prioritize that every day? And it was like, oh, I can. Free will. Crazy. I promise. Maybe it's like you sit down, like the breakfast scenario. You sit down and eat breakfast and you don't have your phone and you're fully present and you read for 20 minutes. Why can't you do that? Why can't you do that now? What can you move to prioritize getting your schedule to start looking like this schedule? What would that take? And even the tiniest little movements start to make your brain go, oh, well, if I had the power to do that and make decisions based on that, creating that outcome, not based on reiterating our current reality, what else could I do? What else could I work toward? What else could I start building? And so not only is it this expansive exercise, but there's logistics to it too. We start asking ourselves, okay, what would it take to get me there? How can I make those decisions? It's so incredibly expansive. Once you do it, come back and let me know. And I want to know the best part about it and what you're most looking forward to in your perfect day.